Another upgrade here for the Ranger. I got a 2-inch lift for the front. I don't think the rear needs a lift, but the front with these tires could use a lift. I'm at about 27 3/4. This should be an easy thing to do. Of course, I said that before, and then it turns out to be difficult, but I don't think this is going to be too hard. I'm going to get to her. Okay, the way this lift works is this is just a spacer. It sits on top of the strut like that. Pretty simple to do. First thing I'm going to do, I'm going to jack it up. Okay, I took this sleeve off the bottom of that, and I'm going to screw this onto the top of this factory strut here so I get enough room. It's going to go way up. Now let it down slowly and guide this back in. There. And I take this bolt that came with it and screw it down. Take the original bushing, original nut, just like I took it off. Just really snug her down. Okay, I thought I'd give you a close up here. You have to hold this right here, otherwise when you try to take it off it's just going to spin your shock or try to spin it. So you're going to need a 3/8, something 3/8 to hold it. I'm using a socket. Then you got my wrench on there and I'm going to loosen it up that way. Okay, you gotta jack this up pretty high because you have to slip this over top of that. Like, get a video here of it with one hand, I don't know. Okay, you slip that over it, then you screw it down on the original deal. So you gotta get it high enough to do that. Now, if you have a four-wheel drive, I don't have a four-wheel drive, but jacking it up this high might pull your front axle out, I'm not sure. Just be careful of that. Then I'm gonna slowly drop that jack down and guide this back in there. Well, I already screwed up. You have to you gotta take this thing off here and transfer it onto the new piece. You don't want that rubber piece on there. You want it on the piece that is going to be touching the frame. Otherwise, I imagine that that's going to rattle pretty good. Okay, now I got it right. I'm just letting the jack come down slowly, and I'm holding this strut so it falls in the hole. And finally it does. Take my bolt, screw it in. I screw it in a little bit there. Take the original bushing, now this lift is pretty cheap. It's not a real expensive thing. I think it was like 20 bucks or something. Okay, first look at it. I guess you can tell it's higher. We were at 27 3/4. Like now it's at 29 1/4. So it went up 1.5 inches. I'm not sure if that's going to settle, because I did just let it down. I stepped on it to get some weight on it, so I don't know if that's going to settle or not. But tools needed for the job: use a 19mm, that might be standard, and a 3/8 socket to hold the top bolt. Easy install, cheap and easy. Well, here it is. Out in the shop, I thought it might have been leaning forward a little bit. Actually, it might be. Out here it looks more level. Might have to make my own lift or something, get that back end up maybe in 3/4 inch or something. But I think, I really think the front end looks better. You know, it's just 1.5 inches, but I think it. So, the 2-inch lift there for front of a Polaris Ranger. Shouldn't affect the ride any because it's just a spacer, same springs.